Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Crypto Market Update. BTC just chugged sideways over the weekend. No new CME gaps for Bitcoin or for Ethereum. Nothing has really changed either. I still expect Bitcoin in the short term to move up and tag the fast line, which keeps dropping every single day. It's this number right here. Before it was $71,000 and 70, and now it's down to $70,667. In terms of RSI, in terms of every other indicator, nope, not looking good. In fact, just so you know, on Friday, RSI was just slightly lower than we saw on Saturday, the 14th. So about 6 days later, weaker RSI. On balance volume is weak. Volume is really weak over the weekend. Of course, yes, we had two TBO close shorts, which are bullish reversal signals. I will give you that. But it's still looking really bearish. Again, it's more likely to capitulate and fall lower than it is to bounce up. But this is basically our chance right here off of this low that was set on Thursday this past week. So maybe seeing a bounce up here to tag the fast line, but ultimately this is the outcome, breaking support and falling lower. Ethereum just chopping sideways, nothing really happening, no real strong signs of support either. On the 4-hour time frame, yes, two TBO close shorts right at support. This is actually a really good setup. I actually really like these. If only it weren't a bottom year, honestly. But right now, I'm not touching this at all. I'm just expecting it to go lower. On the daily time frame, the moving average here for on-balance volume is flattening out, which is a positive sign. Again, if it weren't a bottom year, this would be really great. But for me, no, I'm not touching this at all. Stablecoin dominance. This one had a TBT Bearish Divergence confirmed on Friday's candle, and more recently, two TBO Close Longs. Now, this should be a bullish sign because if stablecoin dominance is going to be dropping, that means that crypto should be popping. It should be pumping up higher. Now, Bitcoin dominance, this one is actually moving up just a little bit. It's not moving up a lot. It's coming up to tag the fast line for the first time since the 8th of February, which is nuts. RSI is clearly moving above this downtrend, which is cool, except for the fact that it's basically going to ensure or guarantee that others is dumping, which of course it is, because if others is dumping, or rather Bitcoin dominance is going up, others is going down, and we also have a TBT Bearish Divergence in process. This does not negate the single TBO breakout that we saw back over here on the 14th, but it's definitely not a good look. Another thing to be aware of on others dominance is that it clearly lost support. Now, this is super short term. So let's just say, okay, maybe that one isn't the actual legit one. Let's do something like this. Well, it's going to be a lot longer till that happens. And honestly, I think others is going to be dropping. And I've been warning you guys about this. Also on the 4-hour time frame, remember these TBT Bearish Divergence clusters right there, and then a close long. It's like, guys, just so you know, totally yes. Yes, we have 3 TBO close shorts. Wow, it's so exciting, so amazing, except for the fact that we're in a bottom year and things still look massively bearish, especially on the weekly. Now, in terms of TradFi, nothing much has changed over the weekend. If we go over here to the daily time frame, I mean, the Dixie is in bullish consolidation because it's inside of the cloud. We have a TBO close short on Thursday. It's coming back to tag the cloud, so this would be considered our entry. I still think that this is going to be pushing up higher, and nothing has really changed for the S&P since the weekend. But again, I think it's important to see all this chop and this basically this concentration of this level around 6,900 has just been insane. On the weekly, no other bearish signs that are forming yet other than this clear one dropping below the moving average, and the moving average having a little bit of a dip right there. I still think this is going to be falling lower. UK oil, this one did confirm a third TBO breakout on Friday, and now we're starting green and we're actually strong bullish. Again, if things continue to get messy or crazy in Iran, then the oil supply chain should be interrupted, which means that UK oil is going to go up higher. Precious metals, they're continuing to push up higher. Gas, because Trump is just playing the tariff game yet again. And we saw on Friday that gold pushed above, or rather right to the 618 Fibonacci level, and now we're above. So guess what happens next? What I've been telling you guys the entire time. Yes, chop consolidation is real, but once we break above the 618, where are we going next? Yeah, right there. And then we're going to go up higher, and then we're inevitably going to go up here to 6,500. Silver is now above the cloud. It's strong bullish again. Platinum is actually above the fast line. It'll probably move above the cloud today. Copper is above the cloud too. So things are starting to recover and to look bullish, but it's not for the best reasons ever, just so you know. Now, I have way more information that's available on thebettertraders.com. Go there, check out our courses like 15 Minutes to Financial Freedom. Check out the TBO indicator like I was showing you before in the video. The TBO, the Trending Breakout Indicator, is the best trading view indicator I've ever used. Check it out, use it, get access to it through our site. Also, check out our journal. The Better Traders Journal is awesome. This thing has been revamped and it's also print on demand on Amazon. If you order it and you use it and you like it, consider leaving us a review. And if you're looking for a non-KYC requiring exchange, check out Tubit, where you can deposit and withdraw up to 50,000 USDT per day. And if you use the link that's provided down below, you can sign up and trade to earn over 15,000 USDT. Yes, you can tell. I'm like, wow, Aaron, you're going real fast. Yeah, I'm short on time today, but I'm going to make sure that I get through everything that I need to do and wrap it up real fast. Okay. So if I'm going to do my picks, see, I'm already getting ahead of myself. I'm going to do my picks, but as always, if you guys have coins that you're interested in me reviewing or talking about, leave a comment down below. Make sure to use the $sign. That way that my scraper can identify it as a ticker request. Okay. And if you do that, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and consider reposting, retweeting, resharing, emailing, telegraph, pigeons, homing pigeons, all that fun stuff, right? A message in a bottle. Get creative, guys. Take out a loan, get one of those planes that can do one of the cloud messages in the sky. Do it. Just put the whole URL up there in the sky. Do it. All right. First off, SNX. This one previously had a TBT Bullish Divergence on Thursday, TBO Close Short on Friday, and now we have TBO breakouts. Actually, this is a perfect cluster. 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3. So is this a legit one? Well, this is printing after a 39% move. It's pretty high, to be honest. It's not really legit in my book. Also, RSI is exceeding the previous high. That's a positive sign that we could see SNX push up higher. This is surprising given the fact that everything is very bearish. Also note over here on the daily time frame with the TBO that it is above historical resistance. That's impressive, above 40 cents. The only problem I have with this is, again, like I've said with so many other charts that did the same exact thing. What is the macro trend? It's bearish. So inevitably, SNX will fail and it will fall lower. But for now, it's very, very bullish. Cool. ETC, this one is green because of a TBT bullish divergence that was confirmed yesterday. While that might feel great, and the move that we saw yesterday, actually almost across the board, we saw a nice little bounce on Friday to Saturday. This went up 18% and it's giving it all away. Why? What's going on? What's wrong? Well, you must be new. That's okay. Everything is macro bearish. Everything is strong bearish. So any move against the trend is most likely going to get rejected. It might take longer, like it is with SNX or other coins, but it will catch up. Now for some updates on some bearish charts. All these ones, by the way, are that have pink flags. These are all highlighting bearish things that are happening on the chart. Now, some of these don't have explicit bearish signals. Like this one here for near, this is actually a setup. So I've been telling you guys, and I'm trying to share as much as I can with you about the TBO and how I use it. When we have a descending slow line telling us that the macro trend is down, and we get any pushes or tags right into this thick pink line, that's the TBO Fast line, that's to be considered an entry for a short. Now, this is admittedly hard to do right in the moment, or actually this is where using AltTrading comes in handy, because you can set up an alert so that whenever the price of near is crossing the TBO Fast line, then as soon as it happens, send a sell alert. Oh, I can't type and talk at the same time. To AltTrading. And then you set up the webhook, boom, you're done. You hit create, great. So when this happens, you don't have to be at the computer. It just opens up a short for you, boom, and you're in profit at 8%. ENA, this one continues to dump lower. It had some bullish signs back over here, but remember, TBT bullish divergences, even the clusters, as sometimes they can be really spot on. Often they're very early, extremely early. Now, this is a TBO breakdown. This is bad news for ENA. Actually, on the daily time frame, if I'm not mistaken, we had some of these back over here. Now, on the daily time frame, we're going to have a much bigger response. This one dropped 43%, but notice that the price didn't just keep dumping after that. it stalled, it came back up a little bit, then it fell. So in the same way here for the 4-hour time frame, I wouldn't expect to short right here. I'd wait for a move back up to the fast line, then take an entry to short. And we're seeing these all over the place. Aster, even though we're not seeing bearish signs yet, actually a TBO open long in process. Note, volume is falling down more and more. There's a lack of interest on the chart. Even though on balance volume is moving up higher than moving average, what's happening with RSI? We're seeing a lot of weakness. So what's going to happen next is it's going to inevitably break this level of support, but by that time, it's too late. Okay, so yes, we could see Aster come up here to tag the 382 Fibonacci level about 80 cents, but it's not very likely given the rate that it's falling. Algo, similar to ENA, TBO breakdown, say TBO breakdown on the 4-hour. Morpho, this one actually doesn't have any bearish signs at all. So why is it bearish, Aaron? Well, even though on balance volume is bullish, even though volume is admittedly on the up and up in terms of its average, I'm mostly paying attention to RSI. We actually had a high here on Tuesday last week at 74.64 and then on Saturday at 72.6. So it's a lower high. Looking at the price, yes, it's above the cloud. This is technically bullish. So Aaron, why do you have to be such a stick in the mud? Again, I just can't ignore the fact that everything is macro bearish. Again, totally yes is looking really bearish. So that's telling us that everything, not just Bitcoin, everything is going to be falling lower. So right now it's doing okay, but watch for signs of weakness. Stacks, TBO breakdown on the 4-hour. Chili's, TBO breakdown on the 4-hour. Syrup, TBO breakdown cluster on the daily time frame, and now it's down 4.5%. It'll go lower. Pippin, remember this one? Do you remember this? So on Friday's video, I said, well, the next thing I'm watching for is Pippin to make one more push up to about resistance, a 37% move. It's really amazing. And it will most likely fall over. Why is that? We'll look at RSI. On a big 37% move today, well, total, but right now 26, where's RSI? It's only at 68.18. It doesn't have enough energy or momentum to go up higher. And again, this is a meme coin. It does absolutely nothing. It solves no problems. It provides no relief. It provides no solutions. It's just a joke. Sorry to be that guy, but seriously. Golem, this one has a TBO breakdown on the 4-hour. Same thing with Ether. Same thing with Zora. Okay, so I'm looking for breakdowns all across the board this week. Night, this one was previously looking bullish, right? We had all these higher highs, higher lows. Cool. Unfortunately, it's lost that support level that we talked about. Even though this is a very spaghetti noodle limp support level, it has lost it. On the 4-hour, we had a TBO breakout. That's amazing. And I was wrong. It was not continuation. It was an exhaustion breakout. So now that we have a close long, now we're basically expecting it to dump lower. Atom also has a TBO close long on the 4-hour time frame after seeing TBO breakouts on the 4-hour. And notice RSI putting in lower highs, and now it's dumping. Just a couple of charts to be aware of. Solana is right at support. Yes, it could bounce from here, but we're just going to have to watch, wait, and see what happens. But it is basically losing support. Hype, this one continues to struggle with overhead, short-term resistance, but it's most likely not going to hold it. It's not going to keep up. Mantle, this one is still looking really, really weak. On the 4-hour, it's in danger of dropping below short-term support. This one can drop a lot lower. Again, a lot of these can. MYX, remember this one? I said, nope, not touching it. Remember this big short squeeze that happened 100%? Where is it now? All the way back down. So brutal. So brutal. Monad, this one is now falling lower. While we didn't see that big move up higher like I was expecting, guess what's happening? It's essentially the same thing. Except I was just in the wrong spot. Is it doing the same thing? Yes, it's doing the exact same thing. So now it's going to be going a lot lower, especially because RSI lost our support level. There was our higher high on RSI, and now it's dumping. And Helium, one that was previously looking super duper bullish, guess what? We have our higher RSI reading. It did not go above 70. It just went up here. So guess what's going to happen next? It's going to fall lower. At least that's what I think. Now onto your picks, only a couple, makes it really easy for me to make this a quick video today, which is great. But again, if you have coins, tickers, all that stuff, even stocks, just leave a comment down below. That would really help me out. And add the $sign. Okay, so XPIN, this one keeps getting requested. I don't see the appeal. I don't know what it does. Neither do I really care. Now, the thing that it's true, I don't really care right now. I'll care about XPIN and a lot of coins once it starts to get down here to this listing low area, okay? This would make the most sense. See, 10-10 low down here by the listing low. This would be a sweet spot to grab it, okay? Down another 80%. I'm not really interested in XPIN right here for lots of really good reasons because we're in the middle of a bear market and we're going to see one more capitulation flush. So here's a little tip, friendly little tip. If you are interested in XPIN, what you should do is see that long lower wick right there. It's approximately in this range. See this midline? Place your orders just slightly above there, like there. The reason why is because you don't ever want to aim for the very, very, very bottom when you're trying to do one of these fat finger fishing buys. I'm giving you guys too much, but it's okay. This is stuff I explained in the 15 minutes course, by the way, in much more detail. But this is a great level. If the price happens to dump 70% on a scam wick lower, guess what? You just bought on a massive discount, even right away, 200%. No guarantee of it happening. I don't know if it's going to happen, but there's a huge benefit to that. CO AI, this one continues to lose strength. Remember, it had this nice push up here, 60%. Wow, it was amazing, except we had these 3 TBO close longs. And where's the price now? Much lower. Okay. It's just chop solidation right now for this chart that is just absolutely cursed. Absolutely cursed. And then Apple, interesting. The FANG index in general, actually, no, Apple's not in the FANG index, is it? It's Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google. Huh, okay, never mind. Well, Apple's looking really well. It's probably thanks to OpenClaw and people buying up Mac Minis, maybe. It does technically have an open short on the daily time frame confirmed on Thursday of last week. On the weekly, it's not great, to be honest, because it's basically bearish here in terms of on-balance volume. It's starting to curl lower, just like it was back over here. Um, volume is kind of okay. RSI is neutral at best. It's not looking that good. It's not looking very strong at all. Um, the main thing is that if you're interested in Apple here, and if you think like I do, that we're going to see the stock market crash going down 20%, then we should expect Apple to drop maybe around 25%. So I'm not really itching to get into any longs on any stocks or crypto right now. I mostly just want to protect my portfolio so that way I have funds to buy the dip when everything goes a lot lower. At least that's what I think is going to be happening in the next couple of months to come. Now, I actually goofed up. I was supposed to give you guys my capitulation roadmap video yesterday, and I totally messed things up. I don't even know how I did it. But I already shared that video with you. I'm going to link it right here. I want you to watch this one because you most definitely missed it because it posted at a really weird time. I don't even know what happened. But I need you to watch this video because this is going to give you a good roadmap of what I think is going to happen for Bitcoin from here until we capitulate, until we finally start our recovery later this year. Watch this, and until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.